Hey, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Monday nighttime stream. It's 2:40 a.m. and we're just getting started. So the title shall be new. How about new? I guess Riftbound Origins will be the starter. Riftbound Origins. New Dark Gyarados break. And what else? What would probably be the third thing? Abyss Eye is hot. It's the top selling product, I think. All right. Also, I could say, let's see, what else could I say? Nah, I'll leave it alone for now. All right, let's hit save on that. And we'll copy this and we'll jump over there. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a little bit late tonight. You know what I was doing? I was literally watching those Lego minifig videos, the ones that are going like super viral. There we are. Very good. All right. Let me hit refresh on this. Talking to your brother-in-law? No, no, no. I've stopped talking to him for now. That guy is a little nuts. But anyways, yeah, I was watching the Bricks and Minifigs stolen Lego collection content. Yeah. Are these AI ones? What? Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. All that's good. All right. And let's jump back over here. Maybe I had a cough drop already. Start out with the cough drop. Hey, what's up, Tammy? This is day 2 of the new Wagovi shot. The larger amount. You know what I managed to eat? I managed to eat like 4 tacos from Taco Bell, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. It's crazy. I did not know that Wegovy was so strong. I was on a small dose of it, so I didn't know it was like super effective, but it is. I ate 4 tacos. I ate 4 tacos and some of Karis's candy, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up because it's too much food. Really crazy. I have no doubt at this point that that stuff will work for weight loss. Very interesting. Yeah, like I felt nauseous almost the entire day. Like from the moment I woke up, I felt nauseous. All right. That medicine will kick your booty cheeks. I just wasn't taking that much. That's why I didn't think much of it. So let's see. What do we got? Is our new stream showing up? Let's hit refresh. Who won the second chance break? Yes, somebody won the check-in stance. The second chance break. It was Marius Larson. Marius Larson was the winner. Did we not write that down? Let me write that down. Okay, hold on. Breaks history. Oh, it's already in the breaks history channel. You just had to check there. Oh, it's warm in here. I forgot. We turned the AC down. You know why we turned it down? Miss Alexis was over here doing the shipping, and it is just freezing in the basement. So we turned the AC down for her so it wouldn't be as cold. All right, let's see. Here's our thumbnail. It's our typical 3 slab item thumbnail. We have this beautiful Dark Gyarados. He's just begun. Such a good card. Okay, we'll pop this out. Mr. Mike Side posted a clip from the stream. It was the Dragonite. And he clipped that and it ended up doing numbers. So that video is doing well. Mr. Still coughing. Yeah, probably going to die of whatever I'm coughing from. Pin the website. All right, let's get it pinned. So we're going to open this and close this. Get Chaos Rising ETB. Does the ETB have like a special promo in it? All right, we'll grab all this. Click. And we'll pop this in here. Click. Boop. All right, that's very good. Pin message. Ooh, it's warm in here, man. I'm tempted to go turn that AC back up. Yeah, I might do that, man. All right. I'm on a pill version of what Wegovy does. Works wonders. I eat so little now. It was a me. It was a me. We got your shipping, 2 labels, all packed up. Now it's just got to head on over to you. So it's ready to go. Bernie Sanders is trying to get AI companies to leave America by taxing them one time, 50% stock. Oh, I see. You're saying, it's going to end up with them wanting to leave America. Yeah, we don't want our tech companies leaving the US. I don't think they can just easily leave the US, but they could probably do other things like sell their ideas off to Chinese companies in exchange for, a big payout if they believe that America is a non-viable country to do AI business in. But Bernie Sanders isn't going to get that. I mean, he's not in charge of anything right now. The Democrats don't have control of the Senate or the House or the presidency. So he can propose those things, but they're probably not going to go through. Just got 20 Riftbound. Ooh, ooh. Well, me, oh my. Let's get started. All right. All right. There is already an order in queue, and it is for Mr. Javier. Oh, man, terrible. 2 live customs. Tonight, I had 4 Taco Bell tacos. That was my entire dinner. And I haven't had any lunch and I haven't had any breakfast. And I still feel like I'm going to throw up. Crazy. Crazy. I did not know Wegovy could be so strong because I was taking the lower dose and I thought, well, this isn't so much. 200 to the oldest break. Well, that would be this guy, right? Let me think about it. We've got the Playboy break, but that's actually not very old. The Mega break never gets considered for these things. And then this guy's brand new. That's the oldest one. It's that guy right there. Oh, unless we count these other booster boxes. Oh, yeah, I guess those have to be counted too. So technically, the oldest one would probably be this guy. That's the oldest break, the Astral Radiance. So this is 5 spots in Astral Radiance. Whoa. There we go. If you want, I could do 1 spot in Dialga for you. Would you like that? I mean, having all 5 spots in the Astral Radiance is kind of overkill. That's a big pull, by the way. Hopefully leads into something. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is an 8-spot pull, the 200 to the oldest break pull. All right. Very good, man. Javier, no mad. What? You can't be mad if you be pulling a big hit. That's a hit, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically, think of it like this, Javier. Your $50 just turned into a $200 chance in a booster box break. It's pretty good. That's solid stuff. All right, that goes back in. All right, let's write your name down. If you wish, though, I'll give you a spot in the Dialga too. Do you want that, or do you just want it all go into Astral Radiance? Heck, I'll give you a spot in the Dark Gyarados. I don't care. I mean, in this case, none of them's really that old. Yeah, none of the breaks are that old. The Astral Radiance is getting pretty old. But if you want me to spread these spots around, I don't mind. There's I'll probably give you a spot in the fossil break too if you want. So you could do 1, 2, 3 spot in the astral, maybe 2 spots in the astral. How about that? What do you think? Up to you. You can put I want the instant gratification. You can either concentrate them all into one thing or spread them about. What are you thinking, Javier? All right, you ready? Javier Arroyo. Yeah, that's a fossil pack. Really nice, huh? Javier Arroyo. I'm buying the fossil pack outright. Well, here it is. It'd be 42 by 11, and we can open it right away if you wish. Okay. Javier Arroyo. I keep telling people we got to open more of the vintage. You know why? Because even the common cards from the vintage packs are selling for really good prices, which leads me to believe the vintage packs may be underpriced somewhat. I mean, you have to get lucky enough for it to grade 10, but it does happen. It does actually happen. People get 10s. All right, what are we doing here, Javier? Normally, Javier, I don't ask for the person's input on a star spot. What are we thinking? It's just it's the case that these all these break items, none of them are very old, so I actually don't care what goes where. What do you like, Mr. Javier? Give it a thought. Astro Box it is. All right, so let's concentrate it all into the Astro Box. This is going to give you a very good chance of sniping the Astro Box. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots are in. The Astro Box is now up to 7. There's a total of 13 spots. So really, there's only 6 spots left on the Astro Radiance box. It's close. That is now one of the closest Pokemon breaks on the tables, closer to this than this guy. So Astro Radiance, 6 spots remain. Okay, so what's next? Let's see. Hit refresh. Let me consider on the fossil. Great set. It's a good set. Here's Mr. Anthony. Give me a second here. All right, Anthony Paniagua. Hey, I got your name for this time. How cool is that? So, did you notice, Mr. Anthony, that we also have these new bad boys right here called Origins? So the Riftbound Origins are here too. Okay, just letting you know. Now, as it turns out, I think we only have 2 packs of the Unleashed left. So you ordered 10 Unleashed, but I think it's just these 2. And actually, I think we have one more over here. So this is my price bag where I show what's, the most recent product. So there we go. I got a total of 3 for you. So you're missing 7. It's been so popular and selling so fast that it actually just sold out. We only had 3 packs left. Convert to Origins. That's exactly what I was going to suggest. Now we're going to grab the Spirit Forge, which is also getting pretty low. We're on our last box of Spirit Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a 10. All right, so let's convert this to Origins. Origins is a little bit more expensive because it's older. These are $12 per pack. These were $7 per pack, right? So let's do the math. You're missing 7 packs. 7 times 7 is 49. Divided by 12 is just about 4 spots. You're missing like $1. So you get 3 of these and 4 of these. That's the outcome, okay? And then I owe you $1. All right, there it is. Can you do conversion on Spirit Forge as well? If you prefer the Spirit Forge, all right, give me a second. So it's still going to be $49 is what you're owed, and we can divide 49 by 8.5, which comes out to like 5.7. So you would have 5 times 7, which is 35 minus 49. Wait, is that right? Hold on. Let me do that again. So 49 divided by 8.5. Yeah, I still got the same answer. So you would get 5 packs, 5 whole packs of Spirit Forge with a little left over. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I didn't multiply by 8.5. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you would have $6 left over. Okay, so you could do 5 packs of Spirit Forge and $6 left over, or you could do 4 packs of Origins. What do you like better? Let's do the Origins. All right. Sounds good to me. They just got here. I think we have 4 boxes of the Origins. So here it is, guys. Riftbound League of Legends has been doing extremely well, and we've been selling through it. People have also been telling me to get into the Lorcana, Disney Lorcana, that it's doing kind of well. So I don't know. I might look into that, maybe. It is. Oh, man. I was watching the stolen Lego collection videos all day. I started watching them while I was doing the PSA submission. I got it done, by the way. Oh, man. I just feel sick, man. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Here we are. And here we are. There we have it. Mr. actually watched them. I didn't just watch them. I watched all of them. That's why we were late. I was like, I was just sitting on the couch and I knew it was time to go live, but I was enjoying the content so much. I was like, let it finish. Let it finish. It was so crazy. It was so much more crazy than I thought it was. One of the craziest YouTube stories I've heard all year was this stolen Lego set. We are. Here's Darius. Ooh. So if you guys haven't watched that, the Brick and Minifigs Stolen Lego set, very watchable. It watches like a documentary almost, but it's highly entertaining. Um, but it's interesting because it kind of revolves around a stolen Lego set that wasn't stolen in the way you're used to things being stolen. You're used to things being stolen out of a vehicle, or somebody mugged you in an alleyway. This was stolen in a way that I've experienced. Remember that Japanese guy who owed me all those cases and he wouldn't fulfill it, and he owed me all this black and white and he wouldn't fulfill it? He's a thief, but he's a businessman thief. You got bounty hunter. Whoa. Wow, look at this outfit, man. One more pack of the origins. What do we got for the origins? All right, and Victor. You got to Victor. There's a brick of minifigs, 30 minutes for me. I'd never heard of that company before, Bricks and Minifigs. I don't have one near me, nor have I ever been to one. But for those who don't know, Bricks and Minifigs is basically GameStop for Legos. That's what I got from it. It's GameStop, but it's for your Lego collection. It's a great business idea, right? Because it's physically tradable. It's not a digital thing. So GameStop's idea of making money helping people buy and sell stuff, that's not a terrible idea. And it seems to be working for the Bricks and Minifigs company because they're kind of a wealthy company right now, is what you learn from this story. How many of you guys have actually heard this story? I'm curious. How many people have heard about this stolen Lego set story? It is because it's super viral on the internet right now. So some of you guys might already have heard it. Nami, like Mommy Nami? Bots and Origins, hope I hit a Kaisai. Dude, that story is insane. I've been watching the whole thing, started with Legos, into corruption and illegal activity. Yeah, exactly. So the bigger story isn't the Lego set, even though that's pretty valuable. It's like a $200,000 Lego set. The bigger story is the business, the way the business handled, basically soft stealing the set. The business stole it, not a regular person. The business had those cards on consignment. And then what happened was the business got sold to a new business owner. And the new business owner said, "Hey, see all those cards on consignment? They don't belong to those people anymore. It belongs to me now." And so the story follows a YouTuber who's doing everything he can to get the Legos back to the original owner. And he's a good YouTuber. He's entertaining. He's funny. He's clever. He edits well, which is a dangerous thing these days because influence is so powerful. Your business is made or broken on its influence these days. So influence is the bloodstream of a business machine. You have to have it. You have to have positive regard for your business. Anyways, so he's just trying to get this guy his Legos back, and he's running into all kinds of problems because, as it turns out, the corporate owner of the franchise, all the franchises, he doesn't want to help. And then the store owner who did the actual theft, he's like a psychopath. And you discover over the course of the story, it's like an hour and a half long video. You discover he's probably very close buddies with the police, and he's using the police to raid the YouTuber's home, pull him over to have him checked for drugs for 3 hours, and intimidate him. And so it's just this really, really attention grabbing story because it's all filmed. It's all on film. So you're looking at it going, this has got to be a lawsuit, right? Like this is cop corruption. The cops are corrupt. And he filmed it so well and edited it so well. In the end, the cops decide they're going to throw him in jail. Why? Because he created a GoFundMe for the guy who had the Legos stolen. So the cops end up putting him in handcuffs and saying, "We're putting you in jail because you created a GoFundMe for this guy." It's like really crazy. It's I'm not exaggerating. It's all recorded. He just uploaded it to YouTube. So you're like, how is that? How is that an offense for jail? So he's going to be thrown into jail with no bail either. So that was the other part of it. And a judge lets him out of jail momentarily, and he escapes to Mexico. So the YouTuber is hiding out in Mexico right now, and it's just a really nutty, crazy story. We are. So that's the bricks and minifig story going on, and it's getting reactions from YouTubers across the internet. Everybody's weighing in. It's Is this in the South? It's in Utah. And it's believed that the reason the cops are so corrupt is because they're all part of the same Mormon community. So it's kind of like a Mormon in group, right? Kind of like, you see that happen with religious groups. They protect only their own people, and they do so, with disregard for equality, fairness, maybe the law. It's really nuts. If you watch it, it's super nuts. The police will end up getting sued. I feel the same way, Mr. Alex. I was watching it, and all I could think is like, how is this not suable? This is definitely suable. I was like, this is like full on police corruption. There's just no denying it. It is. Ooh. So you've got all these hollows. You pulled several of the shiny cards, like Purifier, Prodigal Explorer, Last Rites, Void Rush, Mechanized Menace, Rabadon's Death Crown, Deceiver, Bounty Hunter, Teemo Strategist, Victor, Party Favors, a Chaos Rune textured card, and Darius. I wish I could translate how well you did here, but I don't understand League of Legends. Here we are. All right. Anyways, I didn't just watch the main story, which was like an hour and a half long. I watched the video after that, and the video after that, and the video after that. They were all like an hour long. So I ended up watching like 5 hours of this stuff. We have it. All right. So the Unleashed product is sold out. There's more coming. So we got to mark it as coming soon. That's my favorite thing to do is mark it as coming soon. So I'm going to scroll down here. Riftbound Unleashed is going to say coming. Oops. Coming soon. There are top lawyers reaching out to him. He responded to police recently. Yeah, the chief of police for their area came out and made a public statement about the whole issue, kind of, claiming the police don't have any, oh, they're impartial and fair or something like that. Like, oh, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. It was so bad. It was really bad to watch the whole thing. Anyways, yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch at least a quick review of it or something. Go watch like a short. It's a long story, so there's a lot to it, and it's just really crazy. All right, we have to update the website as well, don't we? So let's get that taken care of as well. I hope this documentary opens up the gates of corruption that happens elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, there's always some level of corruption going on, but he definitely found a hornet's nest of it. That's what's going on. He found a hornet's nest of police corruption, probably because they view him as like an outsider. Oh, he's from California. He's harassing one of our own, one of our Mormon members. But at the root of everything, why isn't this guy just returning the Legos? Because that's the hardest part to understand. The hardest part to understand is there's so much evidence that when this business owner took over the franchise, the small store, there's so much evidence that it really was his Legos and he needs to be paid out on them. Why was he so hard-headed about just keeping it all for himself? Right, like, that's so greedy, dude. How can you be that greedy? It's not even that much money. It is a lot of money, but I mean, from a business perspective, no, it's not a lot of money. From a business perspective, it's a small amount. And then holy airball with the corporate CEO, he dropped the ball on the whole thing. Like he totally miscalculated the power of YouTube and online influence. So him trying to say, "Oh, we don't know what's going on and we don't care," whew, he just did so much brand damage. Like he doesn't understand. Like those videos are going to be on the internet forever. You know. I love how they redacted the police cam footage, but he had recorded parts that they said redacted, and it disproved their claim that they were just protecting the defendant. I know exactly what you're talking about, but see, if the people watching this they didn't watch the video, they don't know what you're talking about. Basically, while the police were harassing the YouTuber and trying to intimidate him, they said a bunch of probably incriminating things like "Let's beat this guy up." And then he said, I want the police footage, the camera footage. And they said, no, you can't have it. So he said, you guys are trying to get me in trouble for all this stuff. I should be allowed to have the police camera footage of what happened. And they redacted all the good parts. The police department did. And they said, oh, well, it's to protect the defendant. but he was recording so much of it that he caught parts that got redacted. Turned out what they had redacted was themselves incriminating themselves. Oops. So now he's going to ask for the rest of it to be, you know, made public, which I'm sure they definitely do not want to do. All right, here's Joseph Smith. He says 1 pack of Star Wars Galaxy and 2 other shuffles. Yes, sir. It's crazy, man. I could watch it all day for hours right now. It's the most interesting story on the internet right now. We are. I did watch it for hours. It's crazy how that one story is more interesting than just about any other piece of content right now. It is really crazy. Okay, you ready? Snipping this. Mr. Joseph Smith. They raided his house to try and find something to incriminate him by. They searched his vehicle. They pulled him over for no reason. They claimed it was because he rolled through a stop sign, and then he got the police cam footage and proved he didn't. He stopped at the stop sign, and so they pulled him over and they did a car search for 3 hours looking for drugs. I'm confident they were looking for absolutely anything they could to incriminate him because they had one singular goal: incriminate this YouTuber exposing this corrupt business owner who stole this other dude's Legos. So part of my questions is, why are they protecting him so hard? Why are they protecting the thief, the business owner? Like, who's related to who is my question. He's got to be someone's brother or someone's in-law or something. He's connected. That's the only explanation for that. Maybe maybe the Lego company is connected to the Mormon church and all the cops work for the Mormon church, or maybe, somebody's married to someone's sister. I don't know what it is, but that guy's heavily protected by the cops. So he's just not in trouble despite all of the evidence pointing to him being bad. Is so crazy. 3 origin packs, Mary's Larson. You got it, man. It's the wildest thing. All right, here they are. It really has been the best thing to watch. I'm ready for the next update. Oh, 2 other shuffles, right? Sorry about that, Joseph Smith. You know what's crazy is when I was opening your packs, I even told myself, if I'm going to open it in this order, don't forget to do the 2 other shuffles at the end of the order. I think the rule definitely has to be you always get the shuffles first. Here it is. Bloop. Yeah, look at that. You got Tree Herder. I know that one. All right, let's get in there. Welcome, guys, to the late night stream for Monday. I hope you guys have been having a good Monday. It's Monday, May 1st, June 1st, and PSA is officially shutting their bulk orders down. No more bulk orders. Wow, wow. I have some good news. One of our PSA submissions is in quality and assurance, meaning it is done being encapsulated, and we may get it back pretty soon. The bad news is that it's the absolute most recent submission to them. Well, I don't know about absolute most recent, but it's not an old submission. It's a recent one. And it's a smaller one too. And so I don't know why they did it that way, but they decided we should do it that way. All right, so this is Tag 9 Tree Herder from Lord of the Rings Chrome. There it is. Now I have it priced for $20, but to be honest, it might be worth more than that, okay? Keep it. I love Lord of the Rings. All right, there you go. Very nice. Mary Slarson. Oh, Joseph Smith. This is Marius's. There you go. Hey, what's up, Marshall? Where's the November, December? Gosh, yeah, I know. They're taking their sweet ass time. Let me show you, though. I can show you the update. Yeah, one of our PSA submissions got updated. All right, they're still working on our booster pack grading. This dumb app takes so long. There it goes. Okay. So check it out. Assembly, 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 quality assurance checks. So this one's almost done. God, I hope we get that one back. What's primarily in this one? Does it show me? All right, let's see. Is that it? It shows me everything in here. Let's see. Somebody's Eevee, a Growlithe. That sounds like it might have been Beatrice's. I can't remember. Oh, there's a Pikachu in here, so that's good. Ascended Heroes, Mega Dragonite. That's not mine. Where do mine start, I wonder? There's that Meowth illustrator. He's good. Another Meowth. The Rotom. Ah, here we go. Okay, look at this. Monkey D. Luffy magazine promo. Those are mine. So I might not have very much in this submission, sadly. I wish it was a larger one. A lot of poker. I'm seeing good poker cards. Some Metal Muse. A Detective Pikachu. What is this? Top Star Wars. Journey to Force Awakens. Okay. I'm just seeing what's in the submission. I'm real curious. Yeah, it has a feeling like I just kind of threw it together on the fly. A lot of poker cards. I am the poker card king, since you're allowed to call yourself the king of things. I got a lot of, okay. So there we go. Pretty small submission, but I'll take anything at this point. I need anything. I need anything at all. Same with tag grading. I hope we get the tag grading ones back soon too, because oof, I could really use a tag submission. So is our May submission not going out? Oh, wait, did I not post it? I thought I posted it. I posted it, but it only had 3 cards in it, unless I messed something up. Hold on, where is it? PSA submission. You're talking about the previous May one, the May with the Blue Eyes White Dragon Ghost Rare at the start? That one already went out. Oh, it says it is not shipped. Oh, let me get rid of that. That one has 100% shipped. Sorry about that. That may look confusing. That one shipped a long time ago. So we have a new June submission, and the only cards in there were Mark Valerian. Mark had a couple. Now, if I messed that up, you got to tell me, because if there was like, this time there weren't that many cards going out. So I mostly filled it with my own stuff. All right, here we are. May will hit next May. You never know. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? Happy Monday night, guys. Here's Blind Monk and Jinx. Man, I'm sweating. It's too hot in here. I got to turn the AC back up. Again, we turned it down. We're just trying to make the basement a little more comfortable. I got to turn that heat back up, man. This is way too hot in here. Here's Swift Scout and Shakedown. What should I get today? Well, whatever your heart tells you to. What is your heart calling for, Mr. CS Man? All right. So that's for our good friend, Mr. Marius Larson. Now, Marius, you do have a bag left over from when we did the shipping. Just a little bag, mostly junk. Here's what you have left over. I shipped as much as I could. So you get some hollows, some hollows. There you have it. Bada bing, bada boom. Cool. Everything. Well, you know, we haven't pulled the chase card from Chaos Rising. You could be the first to do it. Somebody's going to do it, obviously, but it could be you. Let me go turn the AC on. Okay. The AC was all the way up to 75. No wonder. 75 means this room's probably like 76, 77. Cool. What do we got going on tonight, guys? Let me jump back over here to orders. You know, the website's starting to get a lot of orders. Let's see. We got Eric Lay. What's up, Eric? Whoa. He wants a breakpoint, a primal clash, and a fates collide. Whoa. That's a big order. All right, you got it. Breakpoint. Here we are. Primal clash. Now, I think I'm going to have to get that from the other. Oh, no, here it is. Got it. Primal clash and fates collide. It is. That's a man order right there. Holy dude. Look at that, guys. Wow. This is an enjoyable stream right now. Smash that like button for our friend, Mr. Eric. So we're opening up some serious moolah right now. These packs have gotten really old and really expensive. Now, every card in the pack is important. Ready? We got Binacle, Meowth. It's a good time for me to mention all our packs come from sealed booster boxes. We have high quality product that I've been saving up for 7 years. Here's Bronzor. Ooh, Break Omastar. Okay. That's cool. Look at that, everybody. Okay, Break Omastar. What did I like over here? I like the Riolu, the Jigglypuff, and the Meowth. Okay. Here's the Jigglypuff. Yeah, like let's say this Jigglypuff were to grade 10, probably be worth a decent chunk of money nowadays. All you gotta do is say XY on it. Oh, it's old, it's old, it's old. Okay, there's one of the break cards. Bronzong, pretty cool. Chaos Tower, Shuckle, also pretty cool. All right, Mr. Eric. Here it is. Oh man, I'm so nauseous. I had so little food today. I basically didn't have lunch. I didn't have breakfast, and I ate a very small dinner, and I still feel like I'm going to throw it up. It's crazy. It is. Here's Torchic. Ooh. Okay. Staryu. Lotad. Solrock. Drillbur. Rare Candy. And Diggersby. All right, this pack maybe not as amazing. Should I open one of every English Modern pack in the menu? Whew. You could. That would be hard to assemble, but you could do that if you wanted to go crazy. That would be like a jumbo pack, but for English. Okay, there's the Torchic. Now, break point. Ready? Okay. Oh, something back there. There's something back there. Now we've got Kricketot, Pancham, Skorupi, Ratata. Ooh, a nice little Slowpoke. Sigilif. Meh. What do you guys think of Sigilif? Ah, yeah. Scissor EX. That's a hit, everybody. Cool, man. And then behind that, a little Durant. Cool, man. Hey, TCC, how you doing? The cards have arrived safely to me. Nice. Glad to hear that. There's Scizor. He was having me ship them international, guys, so we specialize in that international shipping. We've been doing it a long time. Here's Durant. Okay, lovely Durant. And here is that Slowpoke, huh? All right. I also like the Rattata, so I like both Slowpoke and Rattata here. Okay. Very good. That's for you, Eric. Good. How you doing, man? Now, let's take a minute and appreciate this order, which cost a total of weird. It doesn't say the total. Where's the total? This order was a total of $350. Scizor, Sigilif, Rare Candy, and we got this Break Omastar, which replaced the Reverse Hollow from that pack. Okay, so Reverse Hollow, Reverse Hollow, Reverse Hollow, and Heavy card. And then there's Torchic, Shuckle, Bronzong, Riolu, Jigglypuff, Meowth, Rattata, and Slowpoke. Ooh. There you have it, Mr. Eric. I'm loving it, man. Thank you so much for the big order. Got my cards today as well. Miss Alexis went above and beyond with the bubble wrap. Yeah, she uses a lot. Typically she uses high quality stuff too. Like I tell her to reuse, like recycle, and she's like, sure, I will. And then she just uses the good stuff. Back in my day, when I did all the shipping, I was like a hoarder. I'd hoard every piece of bubble wrap and every ripped up, shred of paper. I'd save every little bit of it and I'd reuse it because I didn't want to buy bubble wrap. But on the other hand, when she does use the premium bubble wrap, it feels good. Definitely a lot, but it makes sure nothing moves around at all. Mr.'s low-key goated with the shipping. Now, I did your shipping personally. I remember that. Those were double boxed. We shipped, how much did we ship, CS Man? We shipped like $70,000 of cards to Mr. CS Man. And yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking, but that's how you got to do it with Pokemon. Like when someone buys like $100,000 Pokemon card, how do you think that works? Well, they just send it in the mail, right? They're not flying it over. So I reuse Amazon packages and the packing aside. Did you end your LC Rev Charizard from eBay? I relisted it at 450. Yeah, so I ended it and then I relisted it for 450. 3 boxes, I remember, zero insurance. Yeah, it's a curious thing. The insurance on those boxes show up on the label. So if you insure the boxes, they'll know just from reading the label what's inside. And I'm just not a fan of that. And PSA ships slabs too now, right? They got the PSA vault. You know how they do it? Unmarked boxes. They just use real tough, real thick, unmarked boxes. That's all they do. They don't, they don't declare this box has $100,000 in it. They don't even double box, to be honest. They just do thick padding inside of the box, and they'll ship you like a real big expensive slab that way. They don't care. So it's very interesting. Um, Sometimes drawing attention to a box is not a good strategy. Next up, we have an order from Mark Kaplan. He says, one Ascended Heroes. Here it is. 3 boxes, I remember, LMAO, zero insurance. Zero insurance, but very tough boxes and very hard to lose boxes because they were so large, right? That's my strategy that I use. Large boxes that are hard to lose. Hard to break, hard to lose. One Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is kind of a cool Pokemon. Mandibuzz is decent. One of those Pokemon I never got to use. I think vultures are cool. All right, Mr. Mark, you ever seen like a vulture eat a whole bone and it's gonna like disintegrate that in its stomach? That's cool as hell. Yeah, those were massive. Yeah, the trick, in my opinion, if you send a little tiny box. So I actually worked for UPS briefly, and I've shipped, I guess, thousands and thousands of boxes because before I ran my own little business, I worked for my dad's home business. And guess what my main job was? It was actually shipping. So I shipped for my dad, and he did all auctions. And the way he would do it is he would list about 25 to 50 auctions per day. Per day. That's how hard he would work to get enough money for our family. And so every day, 25 auctions would end minimum, because that was his minimum, was 25, right? Plus, I would list too. So he would list and I would list. We would double list. And so I'd be getting more than 25 items to ship per day. And we would have like this truckload of boxes for the UPS guy. And so anytime a box got destroyed or lost, I kind of remembered it because I was the one who did that work. And you just kind of learn, like, small boxes with a weak amount of tape. If you're stingy with the tape, just such a bad policy. You got to be generous with the tape. The tape is cheap. The product inside of the box is expensive. So a roll of tape is like less than $1. Just use all the tape. you know be generous. Here's Chris Gonzalez. He says, one live custom booster. I think I was about to say something else. Here we go. Let's grab this. All right. Have you heard of the Henry Nowak murder? No, I don't think I have. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, what we got? Security tape would probably be my other tip. Security tape has fibers in the actual tape, and those are very hard to break. So it's a great idea. But you have to understand, the guys who work at UPS, they do not care about your box. And sometimes, because they're in a bad mood or because they're effing around or they're showing off, they'll take a box, they'll put it on the floor, and then they'll jump on it like it's a funny joke. Why do I know this? Because again, I worked for UPS for like about half a year, and I watched them do it over and over again. Just these guys working at UPS, unloading trucks, and they'd let their anger out by crushing boxes intentionally, like stomping them. And I never forgot that. So you got to think, would my box survive being jumped on? And would it survive being ran over? And would it survive it if they threw it against the wall as hard as they could? And if the answer is yes, then you're good. Here's Mr. CS Man, one of every modern English pack on the menu. Wow, you really did that, huh? Okay. So this adds up to 316. I have to figure out how exactly you're doing this. I'm assuming it's under Pokemon New. Is that right? So let me add up Pokemon New. Make sure it's all good, okay? Da-da. It's a big calculation. Okay. Came out to 316. So your math is good. Now we got to put it together. You guys ready? I used AI to calculate. That's an even better reason to double check it, because sometimes AI messes up. Here we are. AI is surprisingly bad at math. I've had it do math for me before and it like messed it up somehow. And I was like, how do you mess that up? That's one of the easiest things to compute. Perfect order. But it messed it up because I took a picture and it must have interpreted the picture wrong. One Ascended Heroes, one Phantasmal Flames. Now, Miss Sarah Dusenberry opens like this, but she does it with the Japanese packs. And it's usually pretty successful, but it can also be pretty unsuccessful sometimes. So, with that being said, the same thing can happen here. You can go super deep on an order like this, and it can result in all hollows. That is possible, right? Just like it's possible for you to pull more than one SIR in an order like this, it's also possible for every pack to just be a reverse hollow pack. Oh, I might as well just leave this baggie out. I'm gonna leave this out. Okay, leave that out. So we need a Destined Rivals. We need a Journey Together. Back here, it looks like. Journey Together. Okay, there's a Journey Together. A McDonald's Dragon Pack. This stuff about to be mega unsuccessful, knowing my luck. You never know. It's a gamble, is what it is, and that's the fun of opening packs. Prismatic Evolution. Now we know Prismatic's not going to go well. It never goes well. That's a lie. It does go well sometimes. Just really rare. Surging Sparks, I think, is back here, if I'm not mistaken. It is Surging Sparks. Stellar Crown. Where are we hiding Stellar Crown? Mhm. Twilight Masquerade. Where's that at? Here's Twilight. That's the Grid Ninja set. Paldea Evolved. We just re-added that one back to the menu. It's such an important set. This set's very important because of that Magikarp. In fact, I feel like I could just go buy another one of those Magikarps right now. Paldean Fates. Okay, we had that nearby. There's the Paldean Fates. Okay, what else? English 151. Now there's a pricey pack. Ooh, my last one as well. I have to restock it. Obsidian Flames. I should probably restock those 151s because next time, if I go looking for them, I'm never going to find them. So the last one is base set. Oh, that's Journey Together. Maybe right here. Yeah. All right. So we got it all here. But before before we can begin, I need to restock the 151 because again, I'll forget that I ran out of them. By the way, what's interesting about this order is that it's literally cheaper than the previous order of the 3XY packs. Here we are. 6 loiters by the Pokemon vending machine. What are they doing? Why do they loiter? Are they waiting for a restock? Are they waiting for it to like allow them to buy another pack? All right, we're good. So this is fun. This would be like a Pokemon English Jumbo pack, just like we do with the Japanese packs. Get this spread out a little bit. Okay. I'd wait by the vending machines just to watch fights. Starting my sealed collection again, says 6. Yeah, we are. 6 over a very long period of time. What I've learned is you can do one thing or the other. You can, well, there's three ways. You can collect sealed. You can collect quality raw cards that you plan on grading later. And you can collect already graded cards that have graded, preferably at a 10. So any one of those methods, and they're all in balance with each other. The only one that scares me is buying raw. Buying raw scares me because so many people know how to grade now. So I assume a lot of raw is just leftover non-10s. That's why you don't see me buy raw that often. I don't raw dog it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Sniffing this. All right. Put this here. All right. I seen the aftermath. What do you say? Now, back to it. This is a Mr. CS Man order for one jumbo pack of Pokemon, starting with Paldean Fates. Please, 20 SIRs. We'll see. Whooper. The question becomes, should you have done this or should you have put $316 into one booster box? And it really just comes down to luck. That's all it comes down to. You can actually get extra unlucky in a round like this, but you can also get extra lucky as well. In an opening like this, you have the ability to pull multiple SIRs. Here's your prismatic. Hollow. Okay, so far so bad. Here's your dragons. Dragon's good. We got Myrodon. Okay, a little Rayquaza there too. So I'll put these together real fast. Here's the Stellar Crown. Metacam Bufalon. So far so bad. Surging Sparks. Morlul. All right, how about Mega Gray Ninja right here? Mega Gray Ninja. So far so bad. Ascended Heroes. Yeah. Okay, very lovely. How about Perfect Order? Spinnerack. Here's Mega Evolutions. Ah, there we go. Mega Absol coming in clutch. Oh, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Crazy, man. All right, so it's been pretty bad so far, CS Men. I will say this, though. With those few remaining packs, if you could just get one big hit, it could reverse much of the bad luck. But so far, we're looking at trying to get to a recovery point rather than getting a jackpot now. Here's Tauros. We got Mega Heracross. Throw open a bucket and show us. You won't want to see that. Here's White Flare. Okay. Ah, that's an improvement. All right. Druddigon's actually a pretty cool Pokemon, and he looks well centered here too. See that? Good centering. All right, Pokemon Black. Come on, give us another one. Timber Seismitoad. So far, 1 AR. How about Journey Together? Dijon. Ooh, all right, all right. Looking a lot better now. We got a Golden Zoroark. That's technically a hit. And we got 1 AR, the Druddigon. What we got out of Destined Rivals? Little Dondozel. Okay. Here's Paldean Evolved. You just need one Magikarp. Man, you remember when we went fishing for the Magikarp a bunch, guys? Remember those days? Okay, here's a luxury. All right. So you're depending on this last 151 pack. Come on, bro. Holy, good game. Okay. All right, there's magic in this last pack. You did it. You got the squirrel. All right. I went fishing, no bites. Poor Six. She went fishing and no bites. Six, I feel that. I want to rewind this music. All right. So my assessment. Six is because you needed me there, bro. What? Put your little squirtle in the sleeve because he is a cute little squirtle. So my assessment. You weren't doing too bad for a little while, but the beginning was too devastating. I think this is a tough round. We got the Zoroark. We got a nice Dredagon. And no, I do think that the centering is good on the Dredagon. So you might actually have a 10 on the Dredagon. And I don't know about this card, though. So you got Zoroark and Dredagon are the main pulls. Could you have gotten better pulls if you just opened a whole box of like, I don't know, like Chaos Rising or something? Maybe. Maybe, you know, sometimes a box is bad. The Zoroark and the Dredagon are actually kind of cool, at least. I mean, look them up, guys. If let's say these both graded 10, how much would he make on these two? Can anyone find out? But they have to grade 10, and that part's tough as well. Open a case. Yeah, come on, CSman. You haven't even opened a case. Okay, let's find your bag. Did the fossil break go off yet? Not yet. Actually, I don't think it's getting a lot of action either. What is moving fast? I'll tell you what's moving fast. The Astro Radiance box break has 6 spots left. That's moving fast. Read my message. He said, take everything but the 2 good hits, please. So that's these hollows and some EXs and a little Squirtle. You don't want your Squirtle? I'm putting your Squirtle in your bag. I understand giving these up. Those aren't very special. I tell you what, if you're giving me these, I'm going to give you a spot in the next trade break. You know what the trade break is? The trade break's like a cute little slab. And if you get lucky and you pull it, you actually do get some value out of that. So I was actually thinking the next trade slab shall be this Bowser. All right. So it looks like he's a $45 card. It is. So we're going to make this the next trade break. Should it be another auction break, you guys think? Or should it be based off of reaching a potential of 45? Put you here. I tell you what, I think I am going to set it up to just be a standard break. He's too nice of a card. He's from 2015. Did you notice that? It's actually a little bit old. So this one card is 11 years old already. And because I'm so nice, I'm going to give you 2 spots in here, okay, Mr. CSman? We are. Trade. $5, 1 and 9. 1, 2. All right, so the first 2 spots are CS, man. The other thing we need to get running is a new giveaway, don't we? We need a new giveaway running. Okay. 80 for the Zoroark. Ooh, tougher than it looks. Okay. How much does the Dredagon? So 180. I tell you what, I'm going to put him in the second chance break, too. Here you go, Mr. CS man. So you can get a spot in the second chance break. Okay. So the second chance break will be $100, whatever I choose. And you have a card in there, and you can only get in there by having a bad luck round. So it's kind of a nice thing to be in there because you don't have to compete with anybody other than other people who had tough luck. I'll probably stuff these into junk packs or something. All right, I'm gonna set that to the side. I'll put another order in, reset the luck. You very well might. You might reset it. So we need a giveaway, guys. Let's get that giveaway card. What do we got? What do we got for our giveaways? Didn't we have one that was running? Where did that one go? All right, our next giveaway is Moltres Reverse Hollow 9. It's a 151 card, right? It's a nice looking card. Keyword free. That'll be the keyword. I'm going to put CS Men on right away. I'm going to put Miss Alexis on as well because she was here working today. There we go. Can you switch my fossil break entry to the Gyarados 25th anniversary? Okay. You got it, Mr. Bryce. You have $2 left over. Okay. Did the Guzma get given out? Ooh. Wait, did we actually do the Guzma? Hold on. We might have an incompleted giveaway. Why did my brain feel like it gave it out already? Feels like it gave it out during the daytime stream. Oh, it's back here. It's all the way back here. Guzma's right here. Hold on. Okay, hold off on this one. For some reason, I felt like we had already given it out because we did give out spots for it. That's right. I remember, but it wasn't enough to finish it. Okay, so this is finishing tonight. Good. There it is. What do we got next? That was a big CS Man order. Now we have a Mr. Joseph Smith order for one more Star Wars Series 1. Where are we hiding this? These are actually much cooler than they appear. These Star Wars packs, you have a chance for an awesome Darth Vader card in here, but he's hard to pull. It's like a big chase card. By the way, the view bounty tonight was 72. We just hit it, so there will be a giveaway tonight. Actually, I guess we'll start right now. Let's start the giveaway now, okay? Because we'll start it as soon as the number is hit. If we hit 100 viewers tonight, there'll be a secondary giveaway. There you go. That's what we're doing these days. So that is active right now. Type in TCC to jump in there, and we'll be handing it out soon. All right. Good job, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh, 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 oh. Very nice. All right. Tonight we talked about the brick and minifigures company and how they stole a bunch of Legos, not cards, from just regular people, just an old guy and his son. And this YouTuber is getting harassed by the police because he's trying to get it back for the old family, the family. Here's Joseph Smith. It's a really crazy story. Very, very addictive watch when you get all the details. Well, your bag's getting pretty large, Mr. Joseph. I spent a lot of money chasing that card. Which card? There you go. What's next? Thank you, Joseph. Now we have an order from, let's see, we already took care of Mark Kaplan. We did Chris Gonzalez one live custom, right? I think we did, right? Pretty sure we did. We're hitting refresh on the website. And now we have an order from Mr. Eric. He's back again, and he says, let's do an XY breakthrough. All right. XY breakthrough. The phone call where they threatened them is wild. I wish I could remember all of it. It was so extreme. Here's this. Okay. Now, this is for Mr. Eric Lay. He's the big buyer tonight, even though CS Men's also a big buyer. Mr. Eric's still going deeper. So CS Men and Eric. Here's Mr. Viss. Here's Ferky. Here's Axial. LGM. That's a cool artwork. Look at that. Here's Ghastly. Wow, look at that card, man. That looks incredible. Great artwork. I recognize the art style. Yeah, Komiya. And Haulucha. All right, so a pack with a very good reverse hollow in it. The Cyndaquil. Beautiful card, man. Look at that. Good. All right. Ghastly. Well, I just feel terrible right now, like physically terrible. It is. Okay. like my body's like all messed up. Like my brain feels cloudy, like I haven't had enough food or something. But at the same time, I feel nauseous. There it is. Last sold 455. Whoa. The Cyndaquil, man, I wish I could have bought that. That's a good looking card, man. Mark Kaplan returns. He says 2 Ascended, 1 EV Heroes, Korean, and 2 Terra Festival, Korean. All right. Now, I don't know about that rice. What's this? Oh, no. I was supposed to grade this Oscar Resendez item. Ooh. I knew I was forgetting something. I moved these because they were falling over. They were tilting over. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if PSA allows another submission. We're doing a special stop right here. I'd like to update this to include the Komiya, but it might be too late. I'm going to say new submission. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so according to this, it's still available. Let me try clicking on it just to be sure. Okay, it still worked. So let me save and exit. And then, is it this one that needs editing? Yeah, so we're going to edit this one. Edit submission. Scary, man. Okay, we're going to choose select. And we're going to select and continue. And we're going to add the boy's signature. I don't know her name. Kimiko? Kimiko. All right. Let's see if anything pops up. Skybox. Let's see. So it is Skybox. That's correct. Skybox. The boy's signature Kimiko. All right. I'm just going to add this manually. We're going to say proceed. Oh, I hope this works. That was a big risk doing this. Okay. Review order. Reopening the order after it's completed on the eve of them ending the service. That is a gamble. Oh my God, please work. It's thinking. It's probably, I mean, if it's still available for people to place orders, it's probably receiving like 100 people right now. Hold on, it's fighting me. All right. Oh, did it work? Oh, no. We still got to hit place order. Okay. So we hit back. Oh my God, please don't be stuck. Aha, your submission is complete. Okay, good. It worked. It worked. So this is part of the outgoing cards. Now I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to go put this with the other cards because we got to do that. Can't leave them separated. They got to be together. Wow, it's so much hotter in this room than the rest of the house. This room just does not get enough cold air. All right. Sadly, we were supposed to send all this too, but now we're not going to worry about it. It's too late. Sorry for that little detour. We had to do that. We had to take care of that. So, you ready? 2 Terror Festivals and 2 EV Heroes, right? Or is it 1 EV Hero? 1 EV Hero, okay. 1 EV Hero. And the Terror Festivals, where are we hiding those at? Probably over here. Yeah, sadly, it looked like that pile had started tipping over a little bit, so I put it on a more stable setting, and that caused me to miss them when it was time to do the grading. All right, we got 1, 2. There we go. Get a skylight. Okay. All right, good. May have to put Kara Fukuhara signature. Kimiko, you keep doing this. I don't understand. Why don't you speak to me, Moncure? All right. Now the two-sided heroes as well. Good. Was Frenchie even actually French? Because I swear he did not sound like a French guy to me. Was the actor Frenchie actually French? Grab this. Like, did he come from France? Was he fluent in French? He sounded like one of those people faking like a fake French accent. Oui, oui. Oh, mademoiselle. LMEO, he couldn't be French. Such a bad accent. That's why I'm saying, like, I listened to it. I'm like, oh, look, the guy who's not actually French. That's funny that they couldn't just cast somebody who was actually fluent in French, or like, they're like an immigrant from France and French was their first language. Because if you ever listen to like, like, I don't know, like a video from a French chef or something like that, the French accent comes out so naturally. But Frenchie, every single time he talks, he slows down and says each word slowly, right? Like, yes, I am the French man. You know what I mean? Oui, oui, mademoiselle. Is or like a guy faking the Russian accent too. That happens. He's from Israel, Israeli. We are. All right, you ready? Let's see what we got. We got Pooch Yena, Snow Run, Tapu Pupu. Here's Metatite, Numel, Voltorb. Ace grading 10s look like 9s. Do they really? Ready? What we got here? We've got Sinistra. I've got an ace grading 10. It looks fine to me. Yes. There we go. Oh. I don't dislike ace grading. One time we were destroying slabs, and we just couldn't destroy the ace slab. It was too strong. All right, now what we got over here? What? The one pack snipe? Oh man, don't show this to CS, man. What the hell? The one pack snipe, huh? That's how it's gotta be. Damn, dude. How you be opening up an Altart Leafeon in one booster? He spent like $5 on that. Ooh, flat soda. Yum. So, Mr. Mark, great job. And good for you. Let's go grab your bag. Okay. Mark Valerian, Matthew T. I've low-key been like accustomed to this. I remember I opened 5 booster boxes of the DR, and next guy opened a box and got the Mewtwo. It happens all the time, it feels like. I mean, I think by necessity it has to happen, right? There's always somebody who opened a pack before Mark and somebody who opened a pack after Mark, right? So every single stream, somebody gets the top pull that stream, and then there's a person who was before and after them. Here we are. I wonder what the single best pull on this stream was in terms of value. You think it was actually that Dragonite pull that Von Doom made all that time ago? We haven't seen Von Doom in a long time. I think he abandoned us. There's Tyranitar. Here's Magic. Here's Metazoo. So nobody's really bought into these 2 packs. I'll place them off to the side for now. Here's the Nazgul Terror and Palace Athene. Computer. Show me 2 Pokemon cards doing it. Computer. Show me 2 Yu-Gi-Oh packs doing it. Where did Kobe go? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever happened to Kobe? He was so nice to us. He stopped buying cards and he would just pop in and say hi for a long time. And now he just doesn't pop in. Wasn't it something like he started his own rip and ship and then He like lost access to his YouTube channel or something like that. I don't remember. He had like a bad thing happen to him that was really unfortunate. Holy Mister's seen those reels. Which reels? Next up, we've got doop 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 doop. Click. Mr. CS Man, reset the luck through Slab Away. You got it, CS Man. Slab Away is a good way to like get a guaranteed outcome. All right, this shall go to 690. Boop. Remember that one rich guy who came in and bought a whole bunch of Pokemon packs and donated them all to chat? Who? Who did that? I got sniped real bad on the Abyss Eye. That made up for it. Nice, dude. All right, what we got? Yeah, that darn Abyss Eye. All right. Donated the hits, not the packs. Yeah, I was gonna say like Nogla. Talking about Nogla. He was really nice, man. Years ago, you made a giant pity pull box. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. It had good cards in it, and we stopped doing that because there were so many people pulling out of the box and so few people donating to the box that it wasn't something that could be maintained. So we just kind of ran out of cards, and I was like, well, you know, I donoed to that. Yeah, the old dono box. Let me see what's next. We got an order from Mr. Chris, and he says 2 Poke Shuffles, Chris Gonzalez. All right, good luck. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2 cold ones. Sorry, Chris Gonzalez. No luck there. All right. Well, that's it. We're caught up with the queue. Tonight, the big mover is the Astral Radiance booster box. This gentleman right here has 6 spots left. That's right. 6 $40 spots remain, and then it's done. And if you pulled it, you could open it right here. It would be pretty fun. It would be pretty fun. You could go open, open, open. Let's give away this card now. You guys did great on the views. Although it seems to be back down to 57. That's interesting. So he hit 72 and it fell back down. Here's Tyler. Oh, Tyler. Sweet but naive Tyler. Here it is. Tyler's still learning. Cody Hodges. It's a Houndour eats Houndour world out there. I'm just saying stuff. I don't mean anything I say. Here's Fiji, and here's last person, J-Dog Gaming. Fiji J-Dog Gaming. All right, ready? Boop. Landing on 10, that's Risen Rose. Risen Rose gets the Guzma. Did you put my Iona Wattrell? I believe I did. Yeah. Iona Wattrell, I think it's up here somewhere. It's for $55, in fact. I remember how much we put it up here for. There's that nice Pikachu. Aha. There it is, Iona's Wattrell. If you ever wanted to sell faster, you can lower the price. You guys even have the option to turn it into a auction break and set it to like 1 day or 2 streams or some trick like that. Risen Rose. How do you spell Risen Rose? It's with the Y, isn't it? Yeah. My brain's still thinking about how this Bricks and Minifigs company could have just literally paid this guy out for his missing Legos, and all this stuff would have been behind them. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been a big deal. What a mistake. There we go. What a crazy mistake. They're like, nah, let's fight it. All right. What were they thinking, man? I heard about that Lego controversy. I was late to the stream tonight because I was busy watching every video of that. And I just can't believe how bad that was. It's like it's in my mind. That's what influence is all about. Can you occupy a place in someone's memory? That's what influence really is. And it's so bad, dude. It's such a train wreck. Why didn't he just give the guy some money or something? Be like, oh, I'm sorry, our company may have made a mistake. Here, we make a lot of money. Why don't we just share a little bit of it with you, and then you just go away afterwards. Just promise to leave us alone afterwards. Ooh, staff, thank you. You know, these staff cards from Destined Rivals really fell in price at some point, and now they've shot back up. The staff cards. Ooh, what are all these nice cards? These are the ones I'm holding back from you guys. These are all the good ones. I go, no, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, so you want to mess with the Squeak Squad, huh? Squeak. Here's Pidgeotto. Here's Beedrill. Look at this Gengar. Ooh, very nice. Oh, my neck. Here's Ghastly. All right. Beautiful cards. Okay. What a crazy mess. What a crazy, crazy mess. All right, guys. So I think I've caught up on the orders, and now we can just do anything we want together. We can talk, we can make out, we can make fun of Sixth, we can open up booster packs just for me. I can pick a new card out to be the free giveaway card for new time, first time buyers. It is if you're a new first time buyer, you can have this promo Ghastly card. Oh, isn't that sweet? He's a nice card. Isn't that sweet? So sweet. We can Kith. Smudge. Would like to lower it to 45. All right. Iona's Wattrell to 45. Oops. Here it is. Very good. Lovely. That's a consigned slab, everybody. I can show off some of the new booster packs we got here in this baggie. We got The Boys, Riftbound, restocked. We are getting Unleashed, and Origin should be in here too. Yeah, here's Origin. There it is. Yu-Gi-Oh! This went up, unfortunately. English Azure Lane. That's a popular set. Final Fantasy Dreamlike Oceans. I just finished buying a whole bunch of this, and now nobody wants it. Man, I got cooked. Here's Nikkei Precious. Here's Korean Charizard. Celebrations. This cat doing a yo-yo. Abyss Eye. So we're sold out of this, basically. We're waiting on more of it to arrive. And then this, we got plenty of, actually. We got tons of Abyss Eye, guys. Plenty of time to pull that SAR. All right, and then Brown Dust and Chaos Rising. Now, that's the new English pack, and we have not pulled the Mega Greninja. You know, I felt like it was too soon for a Mega Greninja pull, because I remember the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade like it was yesterday. So I feel like it was too soon or something. There goes. Very lovely. And so now here we are. We're just stuck with each other. We can start talking about some of Tammy's favorite topics. Like she likes talking about femboy Korean singers. Here's Star U9. Ooh. This got a 9, huh? She likes Star Wars? Timmy loves Star Wars. All right, this does deserve a 9. We set it to 84. This is an eBay card, huh? It's an interesting note. Is it still on eBay? Tammy says, I love Star Wars. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I love them. Put in a snip order. Yes, ma'am. Let me go grab it for you. I was about to start working on these 9s. All right. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Tammy, you know the group that has the song called Fiesta? I like that song. I like those. Here's Chris Gonzalez. He says, one live custom. You got it, Chris Gonzalez. Here you go, Chris. Good luck. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's for you. Look at that, guys. Chris Snipe, huh? Taruka Snorlax 10. All right, you're picking up Taruka Snorlax. Cool. Wee. What do we got? 125. Ooh. What would we like to do with this wonderful Snorlax? On my wrist. I have a sip here. All right, Chris, we got one lovely Taruka Snorlax. It is Snorlax. He goes, oh. Ta-da! Decisions. He says, double it down, triple it down. Tammy says from like 7 years ago. Ooh, look at this Snorlax. Oh, Chris. What do you want to do with it, Chris? Oh, Chris. I want to keep it. Please, Lord, let me, oh, I can't, how does that line go? Please, Lord, let me smell his hat. now I want more. Chris, always a deep thinker. He's going, carry the 5, add 7. Let's see if there's any other orders in the queue. So here's a Mark Kaplan order. He says, one Ascended Heroes and shipping. Shipping? You got it, man. Time to snip. Throwing that away. Let's see. We got Dweepy, Weshy Wham. No! I do the best Herbert Cartman Butters impression, I swear. I can't do any impressions right now. My throat is like broken. I have to like clear my throat every 2 seconds. And I'm like holding back the urge to cough the whole time. Here we are. Good. Okay, so this round won't miss the Palkia. You feel any different being on a higher dose of Wegovy? Yeah, I've been talking about that. I'm like lightheaded. I noticed that. And I keep getting nausea and I keep breaking out into sweat when I get the nausea. Remember pre-cough TCC? Good times. I know. And then also, for the first time, I truly feel like my appetite is suppressed. So I really do feel like I just don't crave food as much. And it makes me feel like I'm going to throw up if I eat it. So apparently the next dose is 1.7. And it makes me wonder how strong does this stuff get? Because it probably, I can't even, it's strong enough now. I'll definitely lose weight at this dosage. How many packs are in Nikkei Precious collection box? I think it's 10. Hey, it's Kendo Pilor. What's up, man? Kendo, we got so many girl cards now. So many. We got a fresh case of the Weiss Nikkei first edition. We got fresh English Azur Lane. That just came out. We got a brand new Korean Nibble Arena set called Brown Booty Dust. This, bam, that's been selling like hotcakes. There we go. All right, thank you, Mark. How much do I get on the reroll? Your reroll would be for $100. You haven't decided yet, Chris? Chris, listen, bro. I just hope it helps you achieve the weight goals you want. I have a very strong feeling that I am definitely going to lose weight on the 1 milligram because I already was losing weight on the 0.5 milligram. So just slowly. I mean, I was losing the weight slowly, but it was happening. Now it's like I can't even imagine eating a lot of food. I just throw it back up. Yeah, you have nausea like crazy. I want English for my collection. Chris, you don't need an excuse. If you want to re-roll it, you can re-roll it. This is how I catch rat Pokemon. Let's see. What other fun stuff do we have for you? Dreamlike Oceans. League of Legends is new, Mr. Kendo. We got League of Legends. That's been selling real well. I don't know what brown dust is though. It's basically hot girls. I don't know what your collecting goals are. Here's a brown dust pack, guys. It's a gacha game like Nikkei. It goes. All right, you paying attention to this, Kendo? This is serious business. We got girl, 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 and the Moo Moo girl. I like what they got going on here, where it's like her boobs are pushed up against the table. Re-roll. All right, you got it, baby. So, what do I do with these now? Give them to someone. This will come down to 100. Okay. Set that there. And let's grab these. You can throw them in my bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finish the Astral Radiance box. Yeah, Astral Radiance box, 6 spots left, everyone. Okay. Tarika Snorlax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he'll actually go back in for 5, not for 4. It's the next time that he gets pulled, he'll be worth 4. He goes back in for the same price if you're re-rolling it. Okay. Now, goodbye, Snorlax. What are we going to get for you? This is Chris Gonzalez taking his win and re-rolling it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hopefully another hit. Maybe a better hit. You never know. Kangaskhan. Fomantis. It's kind of cute. Oh. Gyarados 10. That sounds promising. Here's a common. And here's a common. All right. Good. Gyarados 10. Let's go find it. Let's see. Let's see. I haven't done it yet. Y'all smack the or if you haven't done it yet, smack the like button. So this one? All right. So you went from 125 to 150. That's going to be Classic Collection Gyarados. What are we thinking now? Come on, man. All because this coin is here? That's so annoying. I'm going to put the coin in the back. There it goes. All right. We'll pop this back up here. Whew. Not English, but such a banger. It's not English. Re-roll it. LFMO, Jumpy. So you get these hollows as well. Oh. You can't be doing me like that, guys. Let's jump over here. Mark Kaplan received his shipping. Okay. Mr. Chris, what are we doing here, Chris? All right. Oops, give me a second. Put these in your baggie. Javier says 5 of the Azure Lane English and 1 Ascended Heroes. Here's an Ascended Heroes. And 5 of the Azure Lane. Re-roll. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that re-roll. Howdy. I haven't checked my cards in a while, and I saw the prices I've done. My Mewtwo from Shining Legends will hopefully be leaving my collection shortly. Oh, yeah? You mean you're selling it? You don't want to keep it forever? Here it is. There it goes. Okay. Popping that open. All right. Now, we'll put this here. And we'll put this here. So let's get this guy re-rolled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's a 6 re-roll. Well, not the re-roll, restock. 6 on the restock. Okay. 1. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there it goes. Back of the box. Okay. Dark Gyarados clicks down to 125. All right. Live customs. So now you get a total of 5 on your reroll. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 is a pretty big number, so I'm expecting something to come out, but it's not guaranteed either, is it? Oh, okay. Wonder what that's going to be. Here's a poker card and a little Psyduck. Here's a little Disney girl, and here is a little Psyduck. All right, good. Now, what do we got here? We've got Celebi T10. All right, so let's put this here. Okay. Celebi T10. What could that be? Celebi, don't tell CS, man. Let's see. Here's a Victini. Oh, is it like the last card in the box or something? I don't see it. Let's try that again. All right, let me try that again. So here's Gyarados, Snorlax, Weavile, Pikachu. Is it this thing? No. That's Victini. I was just wondering if oh, it's this thing. Okay. So now you have Rainbow Celebi. All right, there it is, Mr. Chris. All right, very cool. What are we thinking this time, Chris? Wow, 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 wow. So it's actually kind of a downgrade because the previous card was 150 and this one's 100. I want the Charizard in there. It's so nice. Yeah, there is a nice Charizard in there. Show. All right, look at this. Computer, show me 2 English cards doing it. Mr. Javier, let's see what we got here. Snipping this. How many times do people get to re-roll? Until they're satisfied or until they get unlucky, really. This has led to some pretty crazy rounds before. Here's Carbink, Cinderace. But it's also ended in destruction, you know, like sometimes you re-roll it thinking you're going to pull a hit and eventually you re-roll into 0. So it can really go either way. Ooh, boobies. The big risk is if you think about it, you're putting the card back in for full value, right? But your re-roll is minus a spot. So you do take a risk on with that, right? It's designed for it to be harder for that to work in the long run. Like if you re-roll, if you had like this crazy turn where you got a chance to re-roll almost all the cards in the box, Well, all the cards in the box will be reloaded at the full price, but your reroll is at 90%. And so eventually you're going to hit bad luck. It is, ooh. So it's something you can gamble with, but it's not really going to work for you long term as everything gets reset. So, Mr. Javier, we got you one. She's got a little crucifix on her neck, but I got a feeling she's not a Christian. All right, there we go. Putting that there. All right, putting this up here. Whew, man. Let's see. Okay, wait a second. What are we doing? Why are we on this? I should be actually on the I realized I was on the website live chat. I should be on the normal live chat. Give me a second here, guys. I'm setting that up right now. Here it is. All right, click on this. All right, there we go. Good. What are we thinking, Mr. Chris? All right. So while he's thinking about it, let me see what this is. It's Kendo Palor, one box of the precious Nikkei. I think I had a bag. What? Oh, you just think you get your bag, huh? This guy. Look at this guy. I'd like my bag, please. Yeah, right, bro. What do you think? We're some kind of bag holding business? Let me go get a box of Nikkei Precious. I didn't realize it, but I had a nice cold drink right here. I didn't bring it all the way into the room. I'm so dumb. All right. So, what could Chris be doing? He's consulting his crystal ball. He's got his 8-ball out. Ready? Your rebel friends will find this base is quite operational. Re-roll. All right, he's saying re-roll. Ooh. So he'll go back in for 100, and your re-roll will be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He consults with the tarot card reader. Had a dream. Hope it comes through. We are. I have a dream too, but my dream's about boats and hoes, so probably a different dream. We are. All right, very nice. It's not what you think. I'm the hoe. Tammy's driving the boat. We are. All right, you ready? Here goes. Gotta have some boats and hoes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good luck. This boat can sink because Mr. Sticklet can float. Why am I always in this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is wicked. All right. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry, Mr. Chris. Chris, you had to think about that for a long time. All right, that goes back in. Woo! So the optimal move was actually your first re-roll worked. You went from 125 to 150. And at that point, taking the Gyarados would have been the optimal move. Of course, you didn't know that at the time. Then you re-rolled down into a Celebi. Now the Celebi was dangerous because Celebi is only 3 spots, and there's gaps in that box that are 3 packs wide. But he could have just gotten lucky. You know, his initial Snorlax pull was off of just one card, if you remember. I'm playing Pragmata. Anyone else play the game? I bought the game for Karis to play, and she just stopped playing it. I think neither of us could stand the design on the little girl. I mean, in my opinion, if I had to pick a game that Jeffrey Epstein would have loved the most, it probably would have been Pragmata. It is. Ooh. All right. Flew too close to the sun. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Okay. Mr. Kendo. His name is Kendo. How's life treating you, Mr. Kendo? Are you having a good go at life? Oh yeah. Look at this. Holy sugar mommy. All right. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Little St. James simulator. Okay. Ooh. Very nice. I've experienced it firsthand. 2026 has been all right. Here's Honest. And here is a cold one. Who's Jeff Epstein? I only know Palm Beach Pete. But so I believe I recall your bag being in this location. Kendo Pelur. Okay. You want a little bonus pack, Mr. Kendo? I'm gonna give you that brown dust. That brown farty dust. Okay, you're gonna get this farty brown dust bonus. Little moo cow, little moo. There it goes. All right. We got plenty more of this if you want to go any deeper. All right. Kendo's back. What? I know. Like my eyes can hardly believe it. Have you played the new Lego Batman? Nope. Have you never seen Palm Beach Peach? Palm Beach Pete? Nope. Never seen that. Rappy stamp card. Nice. All right. Who's next? Oh man, I just feel like I gotta throw up, man, this whole time. Look up Palm Beach Pete. I shall do as you command. Palm Beach Petey. Florida's social media personality who went viral for his uncanny resemblance to the late Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, he looks a little bit like him. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. We are. Like you could tell right away. All right. So now, Mamma Mia. We got Chris Gonzalez. We already did that one. We have Mark Kaplan. We already did that one. The queue is empty. That's right. That's right. The queue is empty. Let's take a look. What do we got? We got Quip's drawing, which never sold. Nobody ever jumped in this. Sorry, Quip. I'm going to tell her that she's a failure, that her drawings aren't good enough, that nobody likes them, and that nobody likes her. Here's the Dark Gyarados break. 1 in 9 odds. $40 buy-in. Great card. Here is the Fossil Pack break and the Ancient Origins Pack break. Pack breaks have stalled. Not as busy as they once were. Here's Snorlax VMAX. Here's this girl who was like Aerosmith's daughter or something like that. Then she got to be in Legolas show. And here's really the story of the night. This bad boy right here, Astro Radiance, with 6 spots remaining, everybody. 6 spots left on Astro Radiance. It is more than halfway done. It is a whole box of Pokemon booster cards at a very good price, I might add. I think the price on that's quite fair. All right. Grabbing this, deleting. Weight loss, mister. You didn't know dad bods are in style? Yeah. I'm trying out Wagovi, Mr. Kendo Pelor, and I just upped the dosage, like the strength of it, to a new level, like double the previous amount. And I am just like full on sick over here. I just feel like nauseous as hell. But here's the crazy part. All I ate today was one meal. I had Taco Bell for one meal, like 4 tacos basically. That was most of my calories for the day. I like a little snack here and there, but it really wasn't much. And I'm over here feeling like I'm going to die now. It's really crazy. So I thought maybe Wegovy didn't work that well. Like it wasn't that strong, or like my appetite was too strong. No, no, that's not the case. You have to have the higher dosage for it to work. All right. The dosage has to be high enough for it to work. He's a druggie now. Hey, mister, any Tops Halo PSA tag 10s? Yes, I'm sure we still have some Halo tops somewhere. Here's Javier, 2 live customs. All right. Imagine, Javier, you do 2 live customs and you pull the star spot again. 3, 1, 2. Ready? Top selling product live customs and pokey shuffles. There's Chewbacca. And here's Fanpy. You got one Chewbacca. One Chewbacca. Ugh. Zoop. No. Do, 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 do. You know what I watched the other night? I got this TikTok, and it was for like episode 1 Star Wars, or I should say episode 4 New Hope. And it's the original theatrical release, not the remake, not the special version, not the Blu-ray edition. It's this whole chunk of when they do their run on the Death Star, and it's like a 25-minute long TikTok in high definition. And I watched the whole thing from beginning to end, and I thought the whole time, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe this was basically made in like 1960s or something, whenever it was made. It's like, because it looks so clean and fresh, and all of it was super neat. All of it was a lot of fun, and it was just surprisingly held up, you know? The original theatrical release held up really well. And I was just so impressed by it all. Makes me sad to think Disney took all that and just kind of made a stink out of it. I learned a little bit about what went wrong with Disney Star Wars, by the way. I listened to some interviews and some people talking about what was going on at the time that Disney bought Star Wars. Look at this staff card. We were originally selling this for $450. Not anymore. But so they were talking about how when they bought Star Wars from George Lucas, he was meant to stay on and help them work on the next movie. Did you guys know that? He was meant to stay on. All right. And he had basically worked on a script for the sequels. Who's that? Pokemon. Ooh, well known. He bailed. Apparently, he did not bail. He didn't bail. They pretty much kicked him out of it. They came to a disagreement and then they split, because his idea was the sequels should be a continuation of a brand new sort of like direction for the story. He wanted Darth Maul to come back. That was his story. That was going to be the sequels we were about to get. He wanted Darth Maul to come back, and it was going to be Darth Maul and Darth Talon. That was going to be the sequels. Did you guys know that? He actually wrote a script. He started working on a script for that. And he had some ideas like he was going to explain the midichlorians more or something like that, right? Ooh, look at this Squirtle. That show, Euphoria, ended terribly. Yeah. Disney did not like that idea, though. So Disney didn't like his idea because what they wanted to do, they wanted to make more like a fan pleasing basically they wanted to do kind of like a nostalgia movie, which George Lucas fundamentally disagreed with. So Disney's plan was they wanted nostalgia. They said, "Hey, we want people to have a nostalgia movie for the franchise, not some new thing." And George Lucas was like, He said, "No nostalgia. Star Wars is meant to just keep moving and keep telling, its original story." So after he kind of disagreed with them, they kicked him out. They said, "Nah, he's out." That was the idea. Is all right. Let's grab this. How sad. Terrible decision. And maybe it was more that he left. I don't know. Maybe it was more that he left than they kicked him out, but It's sad to think we could have had that instead of the crap they made, because they did do that. The new Star Wars sequel was basically just a remake of A New Hope, and it wasn't that good. I always thought it was like a 6 out of 10. Basically, I was like, nothing original. Oh, look, another Death Star, a third Death Star, but this time it's a giant planet. And, you had the British redhead guy like screaming like he was the Fuhrer. And then they fire these big bolts, which really, to me, scientifically, doesn't even make sense, but okay. So they fire these big red bolts across the galaxy and what, like destroy millions and millions of people? Maybe billions of people were wiped out. Like, geez, like the scale of evil that is to destroy 3 whole planets of people is pretty high, right? And of course, that's what the Death Star did in the first episode, episode 4. But yeah, I mean, like wiping out 3 whole planets, whatever it was just something about it was almost like, we did an even bigger thing. Are you impressed now? We took the same idea and made it even bigger. And it was just kind of annoying because it wasn't that original. That show, Euphoria, I already read that. They scraped, I think you mean scrapped. We're all out of orders. Let's grab some slabs. We're doing the slab rotates on the nines. Anyways, yeah, watching him work on that and then knowing that didn't get made, it just kind of made me sad. 3 planets should have gone for a star the second time. Look at this. Them bringing back Palpatine was so bad. Remember that? I remember. Remember them bringing back Palpatine? I didn't watch that movie, by the way. I didn't watch the third one. I feel like I've watched it. I feel like I've watched it from all the clips I've seen. Like I could put almost the entire movie together in clips that I've seen on the internet, which tells you a lot. Tell you on staff. You never really have to go watch a movie. You'll watch the whole movie in critiques and in clips. All right. Nearly. So this guy's correct at $100. He's nice. I suspect I took that down. Here's Kling Kling 9, Master Ball. Here's Magnemite 9. Here's Master Chief 8. Somebody was just asking about Master Chief slabs. Well, there's one, but it's not a 10. If it was a 10, it'd be expensive. We got all these nines, guys. What do we do with all these nines? I say we just give them away to Tammy. Let's see. PSA online submission. We could probably print out the label for that if we wanted. Maybe get that done real fast. So you guys think about if you guys would like to open anything, and I'm going to get these papers printed. Okay. There's going to be 1, 2. I'm going to say 1-2 and print. All right, let me get this shipping as well. Scooby-Doo. All right. And this will be quite heavy, so let's increase the weight. Today has been all work, man. From the moment I woke up to the end to right now, I'm so completely tired. But I did it. I got that PSA submission done, man. There it is. Good. All right. I'll put this in a baggie probably. Hand that off to Alexis later. So we already gave out that free card, huh? Maybe we should pick a new free card. How about this one? There it is. All right. What else can we work on? We could probably restock the live customs or the Poke Shuffles. Let's see. We got all these nines rotating, but I don't want to dilute the boxes with too many nines. What do we got here? Man, these are nice. Your package is on the way. Oh, really? Tough options, man, because I want some top tier cards to put in that Poke Shuffle box. Here's a Promethean Knight Halo. That's kind of cool. Dragapult. Got these pristine cards left over. They definitely didn't sell. Got old maid cards left over. Yeah, man. Oh, man. We're low on cards. The Darkrai EX SAR is a $500 card. WTF. Hey, you know, we still got Abyss Eye left over if you guys want to take another stab at him. Hisui and Gudra. I just feel like if somebody pulls Hisui and Gudra out of the box, they're just going to re-roll that, you know? Why put them in there if it's just going to be re-roll fodder? Okay, we'll put all this back. Put all this back. Rotate the table. We got Mario. We got Charmeleon. We got Dragonite. We've got Quips Haunter. Here's Mantine 8. Whispering Eye. That's right. Whispering Brown Eye. Look at all these cards we can organize, man. I feel like there's always something to work on. Actually, what's this pile doing? We got a pile of cards over here, don't we? Oh, yeah, this Kangaskhan. All right. So he had worked his way down to 30, and I think my intention was to put him back in for 30 or 40. If you see any of my cards on consignment, can we lower them? I bet we could. They're probably down in the consignment box. Let me set this up real fast, okay? Javier would like to sell his cards, guys. What do you guys think of that? That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it goes. Ooh. Do. Oh, the Poke Shuffle box is 100% full. We cannot add any more slabs to that. Wow. That's cool, man. Now, Javier. Saving money for what? Her funeral? Who's saving money? Have you come across the 92-year-old grandma on YouTube saving money? No. Oh. Here's a Javier card. Prismatic Tyranitar. Here's a Tammy card. Mastiqueef. Anthony Haymeyer. Jake Let's Play. Albert Austin. Pikachu. Computer. Show me 2 Pokemon cards doing it. Okay. I think this is a Javier. Yes. 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 All right, so we got a couple of yours. 60 on the Tyranitar. All right, 60 on the Tyranitar. Meow, 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 meow. How many people do you think are good Katios now? What? How much did you say? 60? All right, you got it. Meow, meow, meow. Here's a little Gyarados 9 for 15. Pretty cheap. Here's the little Kingdra for 40. Here's the little Houndoom for 75. Here's a little Scyther for 35. And here's a little Gyarados for 70. Oh. Gyarados has a giveaway. All right. So I'll place this here. Actually, my giveaway is not that far. Let's do yours right now. So let's move this into place. All right. So he is donating $15 to you guys. Oh, how sweet is that? 50 on the other Gyarados. I might buy that one. All right. So I got more cards for that Poke Shuffle, literally. What will we? Oh. This goes up to 40. Meow, 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 meow. Grabbing all this. All right. He's not evil. He's misunderstood. Who's misunderstood? So the new giveaway shall be the Javier giveaway. Oh yeah. All right. So we updated that. We did that. You have this Gyarados. And you said 50. I'm gonna buy from you right now. All right. Let's find your card. Okay, we'll put a check mark on this one like it's already done. We're gonna start up all over again. So we got 4 plus 37.5, which is 41. 41.5 dash 091. The 091 tells us what the money came from. Okay, there you go. Mr. Javier. Just gambled what I lost. Now 3 pokey shuffles. That sucks, man. It is. Yeah, it's tough, you know. It's easy to pull the trigger on the re-rolls, and then the re-rolls give you a hit, and you're like, oh, this is great. Then you roll it again, and it's like, by the way, it's not always great. It is a tough decision. All right. So we have a Mr. Chris order, and it says 3 pokey shuffles. You got it, man. 3 pokey shuffles. 30 on the Kingdra. All right, 30 on the Kingdra. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is for Chris Gonzalez. Good luck, Chris. Old Maid Bulbasaur. All right. Hey, back in the game. Let's go grab it. Whoa, this box is incredibly heavy. Look at it. It is 1,000% full. Ooh, wee, snipe. That is, in fact, a snipe. Oh, man, I'm like working this whole time with the terrible nausea. I feel like it interrupts my thinking. Ta-da! All right, you're up. You went from 15 to 40. What are we doing with this, Mr. Chris? Go throw up. You'll feel better. Man, I don't know if I could. I don't want to do like that stick your finger down your own throat trick either. This is a replay. Re-roll? Really? All right. You got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your wish is my command. All right. Your re-roll is for 7 spots. So it goes from 15 to 7 spots. Good luck. What a mad lad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That says Charizard on it. That sounds promising. Might be worth more than the Bulbasaur. Ugh. All right, let's go looking. Charizard. Rawr. Hey, baby, it's me, Charizard. Rawr. 0650. So you're up in value by 10. That appears to be Chinese Charizard. Ni hao, shishi. Tai hao la. All right. Chinese, I will take it. Not English? Angry face. Not this time. Ugh. What the? Why would it go back in? Oh my God, bro. Go back into your stupid sleeve, bro. There it goes. All right. I'm crashing out. Not English. So to Chris, it's black. What? What does that mean? Like the color black, or like what do you mean by that, huh? What do you mean by those people, huh? Here's Chris A. He says he wants some English Yu-Gi-Oh! Rare TV and some other shuffles. I'm looking forward to this. Rockabye me on the tree. So what are you doing? Roulette or what? It's Mad Boy. What's up, Mad Boy? What you mad about? Mad Boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? All right, so while we're waiting on Chris Gonzalez, that is, let's get 5 other shuffles for Chris A. Chris A, here goes. This is Chris A pulling 5 other shuffles. Re-roll 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's crazy. Mister, are you still? I might have like a lung respiratory problem, Mr. Alex, something undiagnosed. I don't know. 5 cold ones. All right. Now, we're not done with you, Chris A, but we are going to jump back here and re-roll this, okay? We're just getting a little bit of yours done while we waited for him to make his mind up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this goes back in for 50, but his re-roll will only be for 45, so it's a 90% re-roll. We use the term 90% loosely. It's more like anything above $50, you lose $10. Anything below $50, you lose $5. That's how we do it, just to make it easy, you know. Okay, you ready? So you're gonna get 9 cards. Good luck. Oh, Alex, I finished the Boros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Oh, Ladio. Oh, look at that. All right, all right. Re-rolling actually went well this time. So he's gone from $15 to Iona and Latios. All right, all right. Not what I expected. Let's start with the Iona. Oh, is that right? 232? That's correct. 85. All right. Now he's way ahead. I think he's gonna have to re-roll it though. I'm just kidding. Latios. Let's see. Oh, Latios. Where's my Latios at? Is there a Latios? Am I just imagining Latios? Here it is. So Latios is a whopping 40. So he's gone from 15 to 125. That's a pretty good snipe. All right, what are you thinking, Mr. Chris? Ugh. Whew. We got to get those 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarities. As your legal counsel, we have to re-roll. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A single pack. All right, Chris A, 10 Yu-Gi-Ohs. Snip number 1. Snip number 2. Snip number 3. Okay. Jumpy is a W lawyer. Mr. Chris A is going to pull Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon, Super Quantum Red Layer. Chris, your legal team has responded for you. Here's Dark Lord, Ixchel, Chris, I think we should re-roll because we have big money. Keep Iona, but re-roll the Lapras. The Lapras. Oh, brother. Here's Psy Frame. God, I like blinded myself with that pack, dude. The Lapras. Let's see. Tatsunoko. Red Eyes Booty Butt Dragon. Marksman King Tell. I like the Black Eyes Dragon being on all hollow. That makes him cool. Bro, you have weighed this before. You gave it to him. Yeah, that's right. What? And here's Cross Out Designator. Whoa. Whoa. I weighed your mama. She was like 600 pounds. Here's this. Chris has a blinking flying dragon, not a swimming log. Yeah, get it right, bro. All right, there we go. Put that there. Yes. It was a Lapras, says Tammy. Tammy, you got it wrong too? Tammy, it was a Latios. Tammy's always confusing the Pokemon. We are. All right, so Mr. Chris A, Quantum Red, Vanquish, Crossout, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Tatsunoko, Psy Frame, and Dark Lord Incel. All right, very good. That's for our good friend, Mr. Chris A. Let's go put this away. Mr. Zolly's bullying me. Nuh-uh. Let's see. Chad A. Whoa, this bag's super expired. New bag, Mr. Chris? Let's get you a new bag. That's not true. Each mod gets equal amount of bullying. I like to sing the Titanic for Tammy. Near, far, wherever you are. All right. Now, this is a keep. Chris A. Pretty good, huh? All right. So reroll on the on the Lottie. Oh my gosh. Reroll on the Latios. Ugh. Chris, we have a shot at an English card. We can't let Trump down on America's 250th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your reroll will be for $35, but he shall return to the box for 8. That's how it works. It is my right to refuse. That is our right, sir. 2, 3, and we reserve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, melodic. Okay, good. So we have re-rolled into melodic. I already know the melodic's Japanese as well. Bruh. Yas, Queen, slay. I think the melodic's like at the very back of the box, if I recall. Let's jump back here. Yep, there it is. So we re-rolled from 40 into 30. What are we thinking here, huh? Whew. Go backwards L, Japanese. Chris, you know what to do. For chat's sake. Re-roll it, says Chris. Okay. Did he quickly say re-roll? Thank you. Okay, he did. All right. So now this will be a 5-spot reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm-hmm. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Melodic. Oh, I'm so dumb, bro. I already had a card for melodic. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's back. You're getting a 5. Who's there? Hello, you ruined the card, says Mad Boy. Mad Boy, I ruined your mama. This 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Evil. Oh, man. All right, next card. You ready? I call his auntie. All right. The good news, though, is that the Thievel is a higher value, not a lower value. 1 Thievel. Meow, 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 meow. All right. So we finished Mr. Chris A's order. What's going on now? 15. Keep it going. Ride the wave, baby. All right. Let's see. We have no new orders in the queue. The queue is empty. There's so many cards to open up, guys. So many beautiful cards to open. Why is most card Temu card? No way, says Mad Boy. I ordered your mama off of Temu. Woo! She had that stank, boy. She was like, oh, Lordy. I was like, you're stinky. Stinky as hell, bro. Let's see about this. Mr. Chris A coming back in. Chris A says, those pulls suck. She's not Chinese. Sorry. She's Indonesian, huh? Here's Chris A with 12 of the English Rarity V. Let me get English Rarity V. This is the night. Oh, the beautiful night. Reroll. Need English. Okay. Let's grab this. All right. Oh, I just feel sick, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know how it is when I'm not feeling when I'm not feeling well. I break out into song. Yes. I'm having a hard time finding them in Hawaii. Did I do this right? Did I put some to the back? No, I didn't. I didn't put some to the back, right? Because what I did was I put the Thievel in the back. So this should go to the back. Isn't it like 4 a.m. in America? Hey, you get America out of your mouth. I'm proud to be an American. Right, Timmy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it goes. Okay. So we did a proper shuffle. Wow. All right. The luck has run out. That's going to be a cold round. So the Thievel was actually the stopping point for that round. You had a pretty good run going there, Mr. Chris. Wait. We don't put his name on it. Silverlance. Hey, we can't be singing Silverlance. It ain't Christmas. We did it for Trump. It's okay. He will pardon us. That's true. And then we will get some of his money too, because he's got that slush fund or whatever it's called. Stand down and Stand by. Yeah. That was the day. Biden. Yeah. Whoa, Timmy, Timmy, whoa, Timmy, Timmy. Tammy was a child, Timmy. Damn things gone wild, Timmy. Whoa, Timmy. All right. What do you guys think Tammy's theme song should be? Here's Frostmoth. Here's Umbreon. Here's Snorlax. Here's the Krusty Krab. And here's Torn from Within. Mm-hmm. You just know when Aragorn walks, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Trump wants a ballroom, aka Diddy Party 2.0. I highly doubt it's as good as the Diddy parties. Highly doubt. I bet you those Diddy parties were off the he's a. That's what he would say. Is the Wattrel on consignment still available? Oh, you mean this one? Where'd it go? I didn't buy it, did I? Where the hell did it go? You have that Pokemon still? Hmm. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Jeez, dude. I could not find it for a second there. There it is. Head state. Gone in 3 years. PSA 10 Machamp. What? Can't wait to Cabbage Patch Doll to the YMCA. Hey, mister, I'm Chris A. And I think you didn't do my Yu-Gi-Ohs. Oh, it's your turn. We got to do those Yu-Gi-Ohs. We were just restocking it. Yes, sir. I'm sending payment through. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only Temu cards on the front row now. I'll give your mama a front row. What do you mean Temu cards? Look at this $115 Umbreon. What are you talking about? And this is definitely not a Temu card. I look at that. That's like the opposite of a Temu card. That's straight up legendary collection Pikachu. He's expensive even as a 2. What do you think of that? He's no cheap. You got to pay big boy money. I knew he was too afraid to read my exposing massage. Who was? Mr. acts like he wasn't invited to the Diddy parties. Oh my God. We are grabbing this. Honestly, I would have gone. I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity like that. I'd put on that white suit and then probably be the lamest person at the party. We are. Ready? Wonder what went on at those parties. I mean, the guy had a whole cabinet full of baby oil. That has to mean something, right? Here's that was a pretty cold pack. This pack's cold. After delivering truckloads of oil, I'd be like, you don't want to get the baby oil on a Pokemon card. No, sir. It won't grade 10. Here it is. No, sir. Here's Fiendsmith Lacrima. Ooh, Lacrima. Oh, the blue eyes white dragon. White. It is. Ooh, look at that. All right. Mister knows damn well he'd be using that baby oil to get the scratches off. Something's getting off. Here's Fiend Smith Lacrima. Okay. Makanko Promise. Whoa. They be promising some stuff. I promise. I promise to only vote one way. Okay. We want the sardine oil. Now you're talking. Got that good old stink. Mmm. Smells like she hasn't showered in a few weeks. Mm. Got that good smell. That's how you know it's alive. That's how you know it's there, you know? Here's Chaos Angel. It's making itself known, you know? All right, here's. Ooh, this is a good one. He's got the Winged Dragon of Ra, and it's one of these Starlight Rares. Run Abe Lincoln, PSA 10 Ho-Oh. All right, here's Super Shadow of the Genradier. Dude, I blinded my eyes trying to read that. And a code. All right, there we go. So we'll save up these little full arts. That's for you, Chris A. Winged Dragon of Ra in this round. And a holographic blue eyes. Not bad, not bad. We bought a lot of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity V. Here we are. To take care of your Yu-Gi-Oh! Needs, everybody. All right. Didn't he turn the heater on, lock the doors, and put the baby oil on the door handles? Allegations. Allegations. All allegations. Here's the Winged Dragon. My man didn't do nothing. What are you talking about? Liar. You weren't there. Ooh. There we go. Okay, Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. What kind of songs did he even make? Would I recognize any of his music? Because I recognize his name like crazy. His name's so easy to remember. Like Snoop Dogg, P. Diddy. Very easy to remember. But like, did he make any music? That's what I'm wondering. Because I can't remember any P. Diddy music. Doesn't come to mind. All right. Sand Shrew. Not to be confused with Mud Shrew. Here's the Elite. Let them eat cake. Oh, yes, of course. And here's Zapdos. You and your wife technically skills at your insane inventory. Why would you not just set up your own virtual packs? I mean, it's an interesting idea. Maybe we could. Maybe we could make a website like GameStop. I think I'd need more inventory. I don't think I have enough slabs. We just run the live custom and the pokey shuffles, and we don't have enough slabs for that. So we would definitely need more slabs. Again, only Temu cards. It's true. What's going on tonight, Mr. Mad Boy, my dear gentleman? Tonight, we are rotating our nines box. Do you know what that means? It means all the slabs coming onto the table are PSA nines or tag nines or whatever. So, like, look, 8, 9, 9, 8.5, 9, 8.5. What we do is we put them up here, we take a nice picture for Discord, and then we put them back into the nines box. So once they're all rotated, there won't be any more nines on the table. The table will only be tens at that point. That's kind of how it works. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, he was the guy dancing in all the Biggie videos. Oh, he's a dancer, huh? That all kind of adds up. Dancing, kissing men. That makes sense. All right, what we got? What we got? Oh, Donald Trump likes to dance. Maybe it's just a thing, you know. Ooh, okay, I see. Thanks for the info. Yeah, exactly. So we put the nines up until they're all gone. See, we got to actually. What I need to do is delete the nines channel right now. I need to duplicate it. So we're gonna say duplicate on the nines and lower channel. Duplicate. There it goes. And now we're gonna delete the older one. We have to do this because, you know, cards sell out of those channels, and sometimes I don't. Oops, what the heck just happened? Why did it just split this into two different screens? No thanks. How do I get rid of this? My screen is in two now. Oh, here. There's a little X down here. There it goes. All right, there it goes. I fixed it. So now the Nines channel in Discord is empty, and we're ready to start taking pictures. Take out first edition Hitmonlee Fossil Hollow PSA 10 Scissor. First edition Hitmonlee Fossil. Have you seen the meme of him at the dunk contest? No. I think you need more slabs, even though you open them on stream, just you. We're out of slabs. We desperately need new ones. And it's because both PSA and tag grading at the same time just stopped returning them to me. I used to get a tag return and a PSA return like clockwork. Now the hobby is as busy as ever, and they stopped sending them. So we're in a bad situation. We need more slabs extremely badly. We got all the leftover slabs. Those do sell on occasion, but we gotta get hot slabs in here. It's so obvious. Whoa, the sun's coming up. What time is it? It's 5:15? Where'd all the time go? Damn, dude, it's already 5:15, everybody. Can you believe that? What's this? We got a Miss Cactua Queen. She's buying out this. Okay, she's also picking up the Fui Coco. You got it, Fui Coco. Let's find that. Is Fui Coco on the table? Okay, he must be in this box then. So what is your plan to acquire more slabs? Do you purchase collections? Well, anyone who wants to get rid of their slabs is welcome to send them over here and we'll get them consigned up on the table. For example, see this card sale right here? This was a Chris Gonzalez card. So we just sold it for him. And we can help you guys move some of your cards too if you wish. Where did you where did you see this card, Miss Cactuar Queen? Where did you see it? The Fui Coco. I remember seeing him too. Is he up on the table already? Hmm. But basically, we have a ton of submissions out right now. We have a ton, and we're just waiting for some of them to start returning. Badly need those returns. Send your Legos to Mister. We still have Legos. Did you know that? We have the gigantic Charizard Blastoise Venusaur Lego. Never sold it. We also have the Kanto badges. I like Legos. I played with them a lot when I was a kid, but it was Lego Technic. I played with like Bionicle and stuff. It was in the Nines channel before you cleared it. Ah, that's what I thought. So it's not up on the table. All right, let me just write your name down here and get him paid out. How much on the Lego set? I don't know. Something. Probably like some money. All right, your payout is about 34. I'm going to roll up for you this time. Do you already have a card? This was sticking to it. There it goes. I'll just create a new store credit for you real fast. Free? Me. Okay, grab that. All right, good. Okay, there it is. Chris, 34. Cactuar Queen. Now we have to find a Fui Coco. Ooh, Fui. I might see it right now. I think it's hard to reach. Can I use the wrench to reach it? There it is. That wasn't so bad. He was right there. Ta-da! All right. Good. Ooh. Ooh la la. Here we have an order from Mr. Edwin Delsid. He says, ship my slab. Edwin Delsid. Just the one slab? Is that all we're shipping? It sounds like we're just shipping the one thing. Okay. I'm going to lower the weight on this. Okay. Boy, the time flies when you're having fun, guys. Can you believe it? Wow. Tried using Facebook ads to inquire about purchasing collections. It worked for me and got tons of DMs. Oh, very cool, Mr. Ding Ting. I never really thought of doing something like that, using YouTube ads. Do you think it could help me find like a side chick? Yeah, that sounds really useful. Looking for sugar baby. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I need to write anything on it. Oop. Hot Pokey is in your area. Okay. Okay, what do we got? I think we're caught up. Is that right? Chris A. Yeah, we did that. Oh, no, wait. We got a fresh Chris Gonzalez order. He says 3 Pokey shuffles. You got it. Good sir. Chris Gonzalez. Anything for you, Chris. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For Chris, anything. 3 cold ones. Sorry, Chris. All right. Sorry. Okay. Look at all these failed Halo cards. Isn't that annoying? Look at them all. Dang, dude. 3 failed Halo cards. They're real cheap and no one wants them still. This one's a little more expensive, but that's because he's graded by PSA and he's a numbered card. So that's cool. If you make Mike's side, just insert that into the shorts. I think you'd get hello Diddy panties. All right. Wow. That's a really smart move. I don't know what my wife would think of that, though. It has to be more discreet. It is. All right. She'd love it, dude. She'd love it. She's so bored over here. She wants like a girlfriend. I bet you if I brought home a girlfriend, she'd be like, "Oh, lovely." She'd be like, "Ooh, let's talk. Let's hang out." She needs some girlfriends out here. Dude, is that you on the pink card? No, this is your mama on the pink card. She's laying in bed and waving at you, going, "Hey, hey, man, boy, I need some fried rice." Oh, but mom, I don't think we're supposed to be eating that fried rice. It's fried. What do you think of that? Hmm? Bring me McDonald's. Mister needs some protein. All right, guys. Well, I feel like we've come to the end of the stream. Let me go ahead and type Javier's name into the Nightbot for you guys so we can get this giveaway started too. You guys did a great job on the view bounty tonight. My name is Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos. So I'm going to type it the way I wrote it on the card is capital J. And there you have it. So Mr. Javier, who's been a very fine gentleman, is offering this Gyarados as a giveaway to you guys tonight. All hail Javier. You have the power tonight, Javier. My taco flavored kisses. Taco burrito. Here's Nicholas Pacheco. Nicholas Pacheco. I remember when South Park was funny. Do you remember? I remember. It's Tammy. Tammy, you made it in. So we already handed out one card. We handed out like what was it, like 5 spots for that or something, and then 2 more spots into the next break. I think that's about enough. We're going to be running this slab tomorrow tomorrow evening, afternoon, lunchtime. We'll be running this tomorrow in the daytime stream. If you don't want to miss the daytime stream, all you got to do is smash that subscribe button because that's how you're going to know when we go live. YouTube will alert you. We're going to continue our stream and see who pulls the best card tomorrow. Hopefully, some crazy stuff. What do you think? Nobody's pulled Mega Greninja, Chaos Rising. I like that. The really big order we got from Mr. CSman tonight. He opened a really cool thing. One of every English modern pack. It was $316. How did you guys think he fared? You think he did well? And then we had our friend Mr. Eric Lay. He went deep on the XY products. He bought 4 packs. Wow, that was a big order, man. And then after that, Chris was going ham on the live customs and the Poke Shuffles. Those products never stop doing well. They're some of the best selling products right now. All the shuffles are doing really well. So those are quite popular. Slabs, we're rotating the nines, not very quickly, but we are rotating them, and we got a lot of them. We got a lot of nines. All right. It is 5:24. I can see the sun. I'm hopping off. I hope you guys had a great night. I'll see you for the daytime stream tomorrow. See you later, everyone.